Today we're talking about women not noticing you yet on semen retention, the female attraction, women attraction, whatever you guys want to call it. Anyways, if you haven't noticed this yet, we got a couple points that we got to cover today because I assume some of my views and all that are due to this, and then also something has came to my attention why I should do a video on this. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the first point here, guys. My notes right here. Okay, so it's pretty much talking about what do you pay attention to. So when you're out there in a social environment, are you paying attention to other people, or are you just in your own little world? So like with me, this is going to be when I go out to the gym, go to the store, when I go to the bank, or if I'm going to the mall, whatever it may be, anything that's outside of my environment that's different. Are you paying attention to other people? So if you're not paying attention to anybody else, how do you expect to see the female attraction, the women attraction? You got to make eye contact with other people. So you have to realize this, that when you're going out and about, you got to look everybody in the eyes. You shouldn't be looking down here, looking somewhere else. You shouldn't be looking to the side. You got to be looking, see if other people are noticing you, especially if you're getting onto these higher streaks and all that. It's very important and crucial, and that's how you find out if the women attraction is there, if women are paying attention to you, if you guys are focusing on this benefit. But I'm going to tell you guys, since now you should be doing semen retention for yourself. We're going to go into the next part here, which is your attractiveness. It's very important and crucial to have a good looking physique, or at least start working on it, because here's the thing, guys. I'm going to just be honest with you. This is going to be a little hurtful, but it's the truth and you guys need to hear it. So if you're not attractive, the thing is, do you really expect women to check you out and have that attractiveness towards you, that woman attraction? Because if you're not attractive, well, guess what? They'll look at you, but they'll look away. It's just the way how it is, guys. It's a lot of people judge you based off your looks. If you're looking a little bit on the heavier side, people are going to stereotype you, and it's just the way how we do this. It's natural, guys. It's not like people consciously think about it. It's a subconscious thing. I mean, just look at it like this. When you're walking out in town or shopping or whatever, you look at people and you automatically judge them based off their looks. You're checking the outside cover of the book, even though you don't know the story behind it. So what I'm trying to get at is, when you start working on your attractiveness, you start making that physique a little bit better, well, guess what? You're going to be also getting attention. And it's one of those things that it's going to be real nice when you start building your physique, and you'll definitely notice that women attraction, which it kind of plays into the semen retention part. But it's one of those things that you have to realize, you can do semen retention, but don't expect to get women attraction all the time, which is going to go into our next point, which is expecting it to happen. So when you expect it to happen, guess what? You're putting yourself in a point for disappointment, because you're expecting it, and when you expect it, you push it away. Here's the thing, when you don't expect it, that's when it happens. It's just the way how some things work out in this life here. It's just the way how it happens in my story. So there's the job that I was pretty much going after, and I was like, I finally got to the point, I was like, you know what, forget this job. If I don't get it, it's whatever, I don't care no more. I've been waiting like 2 years for it, and I was like at the point where I just gave up on it. And the weird thing is, as soon as I gave up on it, I stopped paying attention to it. That's when it came to me. It happened naturally. It happened when I least expected it. And see, when you're expecting it, you're like, okay, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You put yourself for disappointment, and I don't want you guys doing that. So don't expect it to happen. If you do, you're gonna be in a world of disappointment when it does not happen, because you're expecting it. So don't expect it to happen, guys. Just, you know what, don't even focus on it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. It's no big deal. It's not going to be your primary focus. Anyways, we're going to go into the next part here, is your environment. So where are you at? If you're not putting yourself around other people, around women and all that, how do you expect female attraction? Because if you're expecting it, but all you do is stay in your house all day, or you go to a place where there's only guys, how do you expect to get female attraction? So that's what I'm trying to get at. You have to put yourself in those environments where you're going to be around women, so like the store, going to the mall, the gym, you know, going out in town, going downtown, whatever it may be. It could be going to the restaurant, but like how we covered earlier, you have to be paying attention to what other people are doing. You can't be off in your own little world and just focusing on yourself. You have to be aware of your surroundings and mindful of it, which some of the semen retention's benefits, like being in tune with the world, you're paying attention to what's going on around you. And then also, it's on a subconscious level, guys. You filter out stuff naturally, so you have to consciously think about it as well. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. We're gonna go ahead and summarize the points here real quick for you guys before we cut it off for the day. So, do you pay attention to other women or just people around you and all that? Or do you make eye contact and see if they pay attention to you when you're off doing something else? Next part is going to be your physique. So I'm going to just be honest with you guys. If you don't have that physique, most likely people are going to stereotype you and judge you a certain way. When you're looking really good and all that, people are going to be attracted and drawn to you naturally. It's just the way how it works. I mean, look at it like this, real quick. You know how you find certain types of women attractive and all that, and then there's other ones that you're like, you don't really pay attention to too much. That's the way how it is with you as well. If you're not attractive, well, guess what? People aren't going to pay attention to you. If you are attractive, guess what? You're going to expect people to pay attention to you because you are attractive. You earned it. You worked for it as a man. And see that attractiveness does come into play, guys. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. So start working on your physique. It's not too late to start. You can start at any age, so don't worry about that. Anyways, expecting it to happen. Don't expect it to happen. When you least expect it, that's when it happens. When you're expecting it, you're putting yourself up for disappointment, and then also you're going to just be waiting, and it's not going to happen. Then also your environment, which is the last topic we covered. So you have to put yourself in an environment. You can't just be antisocial and all that, because if you're antisocial, you're not going to ever notice this benefit of female attraction. So anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you drop me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. I'm going to drop you guys a playlist somewhere in the video. But for those of you that stuck all the way to the end, appreciate you guys. And thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys have a great day and understood the message.